I've got one more magic for you, and it's the magic of space. And I love this one because it's something I have to keep reminding myself. And you probably already heard the expression, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. But the space is where the magic comes in. And the thing is, this is something that is understood. And I think probably the first thing I learned that made me understand the connection between Buddhists, Buddhist monks, and mathematicians. Because with maths, we get to a level where it gets a bit mysterious, like quantum theory and things like imaginary numbers, and it all goes a bit woo-woo. So maths goes a bit woo-woo. And it's this space between things. And physicists know there's a space between particles as well. And this thing that we can't predict and we can't control, like weather patterns and things like that. The same thing with Buddhists. We understand there's a space. And actually the practice of Buddhism is, a lot of it is letting go of the illusion of control and learning to have what we call equanimity. And I was telling this story to somebody yesterday and there's a great story, I think it's sort of from Chinese culture, and a man is a farmer, and one day one of his relatives dies, and people say, oh, that's bad luck. He says, maybe, maybe not. And then the next week he gets word that the relative has left him a horse. His neighbours all say, oh, that's good luck. He says, maybe, maybe not. And his son goes out riding on the horse and he falls off the horse and he breaks his leg. And they say, oh, that's bad luck. He says, maybe, maybe not. And then the army come round looking to take young men off to join the militia, but join the army. But they don't take his son because his son has a broken leg. The neighbours say, oh, that's good luck. He says, maybe, maybe not. And I think it goes on like this. There's a lot more to it. But it's a thing that sometimes we experience things and we don't know why. We don't know if they're good for us or bad for us. And there's that equanimity is a space of saying, well, it's really about surrendering to life, and understanding that sometimes when things go wrong for us, that's how they go right for us. And not trying to control life, because we can't control life. And we can do our best, we can eat well, we can do all nice things to look after our health, but we may get a health problem that comes out of the blue. We do our best for our relationships, but sometimes things happen and our relationships go wrong. It's not up to us to control life. It's up to us to allow the space and allow the magic to happen. And, for me, I find this is a really important thing at the moment because I feel like I'm recovering, getting back to being a survivor of the pandemic and not a victim. And during the pandemic, it was very much about control, about keeping safe and being regimented and having no space, no space to meet new people or just to have the magic of wandering around and talking to people and the things that have happened when I've gone out and done strange things. And I'm trying to get back to that. And part of that is about trusting that maybe it's good luck, maybe it's bad luck. And yesterday I went up to London and, there were so many things, it was tipping around with rain, there was a rail replacement. And I went out and the replacement bus was, I think it was late, which meant that it was actually early for me, which meant I got to the train station and I managed to get the train that was I shouldn't have been able to catch. And then the next train was late, so I managed to get on it. So I was earlier than I would have been if the train was early on time. And just all these different things. Like I went, just in terms of dealing with the people in the place, it was like, okay, well, I don't drink coffee. That's bad. They don't have anything else. Do you do hot chocolate? Yes, we do. We do this amazing hot chocolate. So things worked out for me and I had a really great time. But a lot of it was about opening up my heart and allowing that space where I'm not scared of all the time. I'm so tired of being scared and trying to control things and doing spreadsheets. And like going, and if they do this and this and what if this happens, and I'm trying to let go and just let go. Anyway, the other part of this video is I made you a present, which is my new book. I thought this was a low content book, a notebook, but Amazon have said it's got too much in it, so apparently it's a real book. Who knew? And this book is really special because it's a book for you to write, and you get to put your name in it, and it's full of questions that you can use to help overcome your fear of success, as well as bits of wisdom and quotes and all kinds of things from all the other books on fear of success, but also some other stuff as well. But there's space for you to write your notes, your doodles, to find your answers and your path and your way, because I always say everybody's way is different, everybody's path is different, and that's my way of trying to help you find your way. So I hope it helps. That's available. It's on Amazon and anywhere that Amazon actually will sell printed books. So that's in the States and everywhere else. And thank you to those people who've already bought it. I really appreciate it. And please, please, please let me know how it works for you, and if it works for you, and what you get out of it. I really want to know what people find useful and how I can do better and how I can serve better and bring you more things that you would like. I'm so happy I've done the Fear of Success instructor training, and I'm working on organising the next one now, because I know that's been so useful for people. I'm getting a bit fast there, wasn't I? But it's so great when I hear, what's helpful, what's working, and most of all to just know if what I'm doing is helping people, because it's always nice to know. And also, sometimes I don't really know how things are working and how things are helping. And so, for example, I'm talking to somebody, if I'm talking with somebody and they say, they ask me questions, or they understand from saying, okay, this is how it works, then I realize also that perhaps I need to be talking more about that kind of thing, because it's something that is common. So, for example, whenever I'm teaching anything, if I have a lot of people who say, I have this problem, or I don't understand this, or I want more to help me with this, I can look at what I'm already providing and writing and saying, okay, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I need to slow this down and create more steps so that it's easier to follow. Or if people say, yes, this is working for us, but we want more of kind of the same kind of thing, because that's the most effective and that's what's really helping. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Just talk to me. It's fine. I'm very approachable. Don't forget, you can also join the newsletter. Please do, because I have a live online event for Christmas that's coming up, which will be in the evening here in the UK. So if you're in the States, you can join. It's going to be a fun thing, fun. Because I find too much Christmas stuff is just boring. I keep being invited, and I'm sorry if this is you, if you invited me. And it's like Christmas dinners. Like, I want to party. I want to party, man. I want to have fun, and I want to just have a party. And I don't really want to go and have a sit down dinner, really with, unless it's with my family. I want to go out and play, have fun. So the online event in December is going to be all about having fun and playing and enjoying life. So I hope you can join me, but join my newsletter, because I'm going to send the invite to the newsletter people first, because it's not, I can't do a really big group. I can only do a big group, but not a massive group. So make sure you get your invite first and join the newsletter. See you soon. It's my birthday this week, so I'm allowing space in, and I've already had some lovely presents, and it's nice. I think that space is nice when you kind of like, you get some nice presents. You think, ooh, I'm so glad you chose something lovely for me, and I let somebody else give me something that comes into my life and makes me happy. Bye-bye.